Hi, welcome to Home Sweet Home. Another exciting segment today. We are going to see a Yusepa style home in the estuary. This is the first one that we've actually taped, so I'm excited to show you what it looks like. Hello there.
Hi, Inga.
How are you?
Inga.
Good.
How are
Good
you?
to see
nice
you.
to see you.
This is Bill and Nancy Stells, and they have moved here. When did you move here?
Well, whenever Irma was.
We moved in September.
September the 10th, I think. Ninth.
Okay, so September 10th you arrived. What a wonderful welcome.
Yes,
with
it
Irma. But we're appreciate you allowing us to come and see your home.
Thank you very much.
And the first thing I notice when you walk in is how expansive it is.
It really
it's
is.
Beautiful. Well, it's about 2,600 square feet.
Right.
And the reason it's 2,600 is that you did it a little differently. You opened up your lanai and enclosed it. Is that correct?
Correct. Correct. We're big on air conditioning, and we didn't really want an outdoor area.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, let's just do this. Let's knock out that wall and move it all the way back.
Well, and it's a beautiful view, so I can see how you can enjoy it all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, when I walk into this area right here, the first thing I know is, first of all, you have beautiful furniture, and I have to say something. The reason they have such beautiful furniture is that Bill and Nancy actually were in the furniture business, and you were a manufacturer of furniture.
Yes, we manufactured furniture in Arkansas a long time ago.
But I think that's great because you have an eye for furniture and you know how things are made. And one of the things you told me is that there's not a lot of furniture that's made in the United States anymore.
Not anymore.
It's
That's
very
correct.
sad.
Yeah.
Very
It's
sad.
sad.
But there's one piece that I know that you said was made here, and that's this piece right behind us. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is Haversham, and it was made in Toka, Georgia. It's one of the few pieces in the world, I guess today, of that size that's made in this country. Most of the other things are made in China today, but this is made in the United States.
It's beautiful. And that's something you should be proud of because it is made here in this
Yes.
country.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of trouble to get it into the house because we didn't know what it weighed and all that kind of business.
And then what I like is, tell me about how you decided about the artwork on the walls, and you've done collections, and I think that's a beautiful wall right there.
Well, Bill, tell them about the Chinese pieces that you brought
The
back.
Chinese pieces came from China, and those two pieces were handmade in China. It took the fellow about a year, and they tell the story. The one on the left, which is the larger one, tells the story of the three brothers, which was a dynasty about 500 years before Christ. And it's hand carved out of one piece of wood.
Wow.
And then it's gold leafed. All the figures are gold leaf, and it's all one piece.
And then when you scan over here, we're going to go towards your dining area.
It was in storage for 18 years that we lived on Sanibel.
All right. It's beautiful. And
Thank
I
you.
love this chandelier. It's so different. Normally with a chandelier, it's just a couple little
Right.
crystals, and this is just stunning.
Well, there's a great story that goes with the chandelier. I wanted to buy the chandelier, and Nancy said, oh gosh, no, we'll never clean that thing in our life. So I finally had to promise to get it cleaned before we would.
I said, I'm not
before we
cleaning
buy
any
it.
more crystal. I'm retired.
So we had a hard time, and the people in Shell Point put that thing together. I helped them, but we all put it together and put it up, and it's.
Have you had to clean it yet?
We haven't cleaned it yet. And it may be a while before we clean it.
It's beautiful. And something else that I think is beautiful when you walk in is seeing this beautiful display of colorful plates. Tell me a little bit about those.
Well, they are from Costa Rica. Bill used to have a factory in Costa Rica, and we would go down. He would go down quite often to check on the factory, but when I got to go, we did fun things. But the reason we wanted this was we've lived in houses with white walls, and this gave us a pop of color.
I love it. And now that we're in your kitchen, this is really beautiful. I like, this is tell me what type of material is this?
That's granite.
It's just granite.
But it's got a blue.
It's
Got a
blue.
blue cast to it, which we liked.
I
very
really
much.
like that. And this is something that people are starting to do, and I don't know if it was popular at one time, but I'm seeing this a lot in the kitchens on TV, on like HGTV. They're putting a workstation in the center. Sometimes they use it for serving food when they have a party, preparing the food, and I love it. And I like how it's of a different color than the rest of the cabinetry.
Right.
Well, we couldn't match it, so we decided to go completely differently.
Well, and what I think is wonderful about this kitchen, it's very open. So even if you're doing the dishes and
Yeah.
Nancy's sitting and relaxing, but you have friends here, you can talk and you're still part of that conversation.
That's true.
It's not hidden away. And so I like that whole open feel. And then when we go out this way, this is the part that was screened in, and you had chosen to enclose it.
That's right.
But what's so nice about this is you've got the beautiful view of the water. You're near the clubhouse there
The mailboxes.
and the mailboxes, and walk very easily right over there.
Well, we've seen wonderful birds. Wood storks and white pelicans were out here, and it was fun to sit and watch.
Oh yeah, every day it's something different.
That's
isn't
right.
it? Yeah. And then I thought this was really cute. I was like, what's behind this corner here? And Bill goes, it's Nancy's nook. And it's her own little private getaway right here. She's got a little desk over here, some chairs, and I thought that was cute, calling it Nancy's nook. You know, one of the things that I think is special in a home is when there's special touches of artwork or pillows or an Afghan that a person has made. Maybe it's their grandchildren have made it, or maybe you've made it yourself. And when we were walking through here, I noticed these beautiful cross-stitched pictures of the butterflies. And I was, wow, who did this? And then I found out Nancy did it.
Nancy did it in the 80s, 70s,
Yeah,
and 80s.
they're dated.
And probably ruined her eyes.
But they're such teeny little
That one is
stitches.
particularly that counted cross stitch.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful. And I tell you, when I continued to walk over here, one of the things that I noticed was what you had written here. What a caterpillar calls the end of life, the master calls a butterfly. And I thought that was beautiful. And to me, that is what life is about. It's a masterpiece, and you have a masterpiece of a home, and the two of you are a wonderful added addition to this family of Shell
Well,
Point.
thanks, Inga.
And we're glad that you're
Yes,
here.
We're glad to be here.
We're glad to be here. Shell Point is a great place. We love it very much.
Good. Thanks for letting us see your home.
Okay.
It's beautiful.